Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would request you to please take your seats. We'll start off with the first day of VEATS East AgFoodTech Summit 2026. I would like to call upon the dais Mr. Jayanto Chakraborty, our mentor, National Committee of Agri-Horti, Food Processing, Rural Development, Committee of BCCI. Sir, please. I would also request Mr. Dinesh Kumar Bhardwaj, AGM Agribusiness SBI, to come upon the dais. Now, I would request Mr. Obhijit Goswami, co-founder ThinkAg, our co-organizer, to share the dais with other two dignitaries. So today is the first day of VEATS East AgFoodTech Summit.
Check. Hello.
Session for the agri-tech and food tech startups in front of the venture capitalists and angel investors and SBI, our title partner. So first of all, today, welcome everyone, and I would request Mr. Chakraborty to address his welcome remarks. Sir, please.
Good evening. Heartiest welcome to all delegates here. It is a pleasure to welcome you all to the first day of the VEATS 26 in Calcutta. Honorable distinguished guests, industry leaders, startup founders, investors, scientists, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and a very warm welcome to the VEATS East AgFoodTech Summit 2026. Generally, I don't prepare speeches, but today I prepared because this is a session where all investors are there, all igniting minds are there, where I think we need a very prepared understanding and prepared details about this thing. Today, we are not merely inaugurating a summit, we are bringing together an ecosystem committed to transforming agriculture through innovation, collaboration, and enterprise. The vision of Vikshit Bharat will remain incomplete unless our farmers becomes more prosperous. The true measure of agricultural progress is not only higher production, but higher farmer income, better livelihood, and sustainable development. Eastern India holds an immense promise with its rich natural resources, diverse agroclimatic conditions, and leadership in crops such as rice, tea, vegetables, fisheries, horticulture. The region has all the ingredients to become India's next agri-tech growth engine. Because we have seen so far, this journey took place much higher in western, southern, and now in central India also. But Eastern India has the potential, but that is why this initiative is to organize this VEATS 26. This is where agri-tech startups have a transformative role to play. Whether through artificial intelligence, drones, biological solutions, precision farming, digital advisory, smart irrigation, post-harvest technologies, or market linkage, innovation must solve real problems faced by the farmers. That is the underline of any innovation, any initiatives. But every innovation should answer three simple questions. Does it increase farmers' income? Can it be scaled across millions of farmers? Is it environmentally and financially sustainable? These three questions are very basics for giving any solutions to the farmer. If the answer is yes to all three, then we are creating solutions that truly matter. However, no startup can transform agriculture alone. Success requires collaboration among farmers, startups, researchers, corporates, investors, financial institutions, and government. Each stakeholder has a critical role in building an ecosystem where ideas move from laboratories to farms and from pilot projects to commercial success. That is the purpose of the Viksit East AgFoodTech Summit, to connect innovators with the opportunities, investors with ideas, industry with research, and most importantly, technology with farmers. As we encourage innovation, we must also ensure inclusivity. Small and marginal farmers, women farmers, rural youth, and farmer producer organizations should remain at the center of every solution we develop. Technology becomes meaningfully only when it is affordable, accessible, and adopted at scale. I firmly believe that innovation should create value for farmers before it creates valuation for the business. This is very important. Sustainable business will naturally emerge when farmers receive measurable benefits. Over the next 2 days, let us exchange ideas, build partnership, encourage entrepreneurship, and create practical solutions that strengthen Eastern India's agricultural ecosystem. If this summit inspires even a few successful collaborations, supports promising startups, and helps improve the lives of thousands of farmers, it will have achieved its purpose. Let us work together to make Eastern India a hub for AgFoodTech innovations and a model for sustainable agricultural development. At the end, the future of Indian agriculture will not be shaped only by the technologies we invent, but by the partnership we build and the prosperity we create for every farmer. With these words, I extend my best wishes to all participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs, and you have set the note on the right path for Viksit East AgFoodTech Summit. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Dinesh Kumar Bhardwaj, AGM Agribusiness, SBI, to deliver his address, please.
Good evening. Exactly, just this summit, BCCI and State Bank is the partner with BCCI. Just I share something about it, how SBI is working in the rural areas, and how we are promoting agriculture, farmers, new innovation ideas, all these things. As a State Bank, what we are promoting? Generally, if you see that number of areas, these are very remote areas, particularly just you see in the West Bengal, because I am posted here as a local head office, and just we are covering 3 states here, West Bengal, Sikkim, and Andaman Nicobar. Because of West Bengal is having, I think, just you see the land holding is very low sites. You say the maximum 2 hectares is there. And if you State Bank, what State Bank is doing here? State Bank generally just try to reach every farmer's corner of the state. Even in the Pan India, if you say, we are trying to reach every farmers. So in State Bank, how we promoting the big businesses like your startups, if you see FPOs, and the technical point wise the aeroponics farming, like this. So what we are doing, just we have a big team in State Bank of India, specialized center for that. We have also opened one innovation center, Hyderabad, to promote the robotic farming, how we can use the robotic things in that area. So bank is also promoting like that. And if you see in West Bengal particular, just we are having maximum interest in the self-help group. These are the most viable farmers, we can say, the need-based persons here. Through that, this bank also from the enterprise finance from through these entrepreneurs, these SSGs group also. And particularly if we say about the startups, what we are doing through FPOs, because if we see in the West Bengal, so FPOs are, I think, approximately 1,100 approximately is there. But if we see the financing point of view, the very minimum number is there. So I want to share something about that, how can we improve this number, because without this number we cannot promote the new ideas, new farming, I think increase the share in this segment. So we have to generally just make such ideas so that we can make some contact with the local farmers, because you are big entrepreneurs, you are new startups, you need to penetrate in the remote area. And as a state bank, just we are providing all type of financing, like just if you start from the simple crop loan, starting from crop loan to the post harvesting, we are providing all type of financing. If you go in the scheme wise, we'll show all these things in tomorrow meeting. So today just I am sharing only the few ideas, just we can pitch the some ideas, like just we have to promote FPOs, because the penetration particularly in this area is very low, and if you see in the West Bengal particularly. So we try to give some more ideas, and let us see the West Bengal will grow in a good shape in agriculture area, because if you see high advances, investment credit we can say, just investment credit is two products are there in the central government is promoting in this area, just AIF, I also heard about that, and PMF is there. So if you AIF, if you see that the post-harvesting mechanism is there, post-harvesting, what we require, cold storage, some equipments are required, and some godown is required to retain the produce of the farmers. Some transportation vehicles also required in that area, and some the PMF is also there. PMF means just we state bank want that the every farmer should be the processor, not only the producer. So how can you reach that target? Just we require, just we promote to such type of schemes so that we can engage all the farmers in that area. So State Bank is doing excellent in this area and trying to opening such type of specialized branches also. If you see in West Bengal, we are having approximately 25 specialized branches. Those are catering to high value customer in agri segment. And likewise, just we have some special wing of the FOS feet on street. Approximately 600 plus persons are there, totally engaged with all these activities, for the agriculture activities only. And some totally verticals is totally specialized vertical, like that SME vertical. So State Bank engaging all these activities to promote the entrepreneurs, to how to reach to the big financing in this area. So from my side, just I try to, as a banker, as a state bank, we will try to give a good boost in this area. This is from my side. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Bhardwaj. And it's very encouraging for organizers like us that State Bank every time comes up with us, supporting us in all our agri and allied initiatives. So like as he said that State Bank supports the agri and food tech industries through AIF and PMFME scheme. So I would request our agri-tech and food tech startups to come up with such platforms or such technologies which would help the farmers, and then only SBI can tell them to take the loans to embrace your technologies to enhance their business and to increase their yields and produces. Thank you, Mr. Bhardwaj, once again. Now, I would like to request Mr. Abhijit Goswami, co-founder ThinkAg, our co-organizer, to deliver his address, please.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for making it up to this venue. It feels at home, though I'm not from Kolkata, I'm from Guwahati, but it still feels at home because Eastern sector is very dearer to me. When we conceptualized this event 1 year ago, and we had the first edition, so it was the thought that the region though is very potential. The region though is having the most number of states with the most, the larger value chains, so many commodities. But unfortunately, there are so many problems starting from productivity to value chain development to the supply chain, logistics, and number of things. So I think this forum cannot solve all the problems, but it definitely will be some effort in that direction in which we encourage more of innovations, more of entrepreneurship building, more of FPOs to basically come, connect, partner. So that was the objective. And of course, through this, we also wanted to achieve the linking of rest of India with the eastern region, because this was highly required. We have done a lot of things pan-India and of course internationally at ThinkAg, but this is what we felt that unless, because there is immense potential, so many GIs we have got in this region, but we are not able to capitalize on the exports, on the value chain, on the post-harvest infrastructure. So a very focused value chain intervention across different crops is required, and startups definitely and FPOs definitely, there's a larger role for them to play. Immense of opportunities. It's just that you have to see what opportunities you can see in these value chains. There are so many subsidies that is given to the northeastern region from the ministry. So you can definitely utilize, and AIF is a very good tool. So how can we use all these support which is already available with the government and also the financial institutions? And through this forum, we are also trying to bridge the gap in the investments by bringing some of the potential investors to also see what kind of investment opportunities can be there in these startups. So I'll cut it short that this is the second year and we hope to grow bigger, bolder, and much more focused on also specific value chains and also going to other states as well. But thanks once again to BCCI, also the local host who has wonderfully organized all this, and to each one of you for taking out time to attend this, and we'll wish to see a very nice program out of this. Thank you.